Good greetings, people. Rusty Dog here. Welcome to Flight Sim 2024. And yeah, guys, we've got a nice plane for you today, and hopefully a nice flight to take it out on. Now, don't worry, the plane is behind me, but I'm just looking out at the scenery here. This is Sedona. And we'll be flying to the Grand Canyon National Park Airport. So I'm hoping it's going to be a scenic flight. I schemed. I plotted the flight with AI. I was asking it, you know, I have a Comanche, give me a good 30-40 minute flight, you know. But it'll be 30-40 minutes if we fly in a straight line, but we won't be doing that. We're going to be flying on a particular route, so maybe a bit longer than 30-40 minutes. And yeah, so we're going to be doing that. Hopefully we can import the SimBrief flight plan. Now, I did have this plane in FS 2020, and I didn't realize that the 2024 version you could get for free, so I got it. So here it is. I also have the new PMDG Boeing 737-900 extended range. Actually, there's a normal and the extended range come as a package, so we're going to be streaming that one as well. It's just like the 800, but it's a bit longer. Right, so this Sedona is in Arizona, guys, and you can probably tell we're in Arizona just by looking. Well, maybe not, but... And then, do we have some snowy... I'm sure I saw snow somewhere. Is that snow or just white rock? No, it's Arizona. It's not snow. It's just white rock. Yeah, it has to be. All right, so here's our aircraft, guys, and look at this. It has MS 2024... checks and stuff. So I'm going to go through all of this stuff because it looks really, really cool. And yeah, it's a nice, easy startup. It should be. This, I would suspect, is pretty much study level. I'm going to show you all the cool features that this has as we walk around the plane and check out the fuel and do the maintenance and stuff. We'll check it all out, and you guys can just judge for yourself how freaking cool this plane is. You can even, this is a Macaulay propeller, you can even change the propeller to a different one with slightly cooler looking blades, but I think for this flight we'll just stick with the Macaulay one. But yeah, as you can see, we can do the full walk around here, and we have, you know, these checkpoints as they are, and so we'll have to check out all of those in order to get the chocks off and the tie downs and the pitot cover, and checking the fuel level, the oil level, putting the baggage in. Yes, guys, putting the baggage in the plane. You do it bag by bag, case by case. I ain't kidding. Yeah, stay tuned, guys. This is a good plane. Sebastian, the hot sauce dude, is with us. Hey, Sebastian, how you doing, my man? Every time I see your name, I think of food. Ugh. I've got two people in my chat that happens with. Grey Holland is the other guy. Marty McFly, flying low. Hey, I'm at a sit-down meal, chicken skewers and hot... Oh, will you stop it with the food? What are you guys doing? We'll watch later. Is this the black... No, this is A2A. Is it AccuSim? I don't know. It's A2A Comanche. A2A Simulations. The Piper Comanche. Yeah, it is a nice plane. Should be easier to start than the Bonanza. So yeah. Yeah. All right. So guys, check this plane out. I don't even know where to frickin' start with this. It's so cool. Okay. I think all the new planes, like study level planes, should come like this, you know, where they have the Microsoft or Asobo safety checks, you know, like things like this where you can you know, just test out the flap, and then we can go back here, for example, and, you know, we can give this a little test by hand just to make sure it's working to its fullest extent. You know, why can't we have this, like, on every plane? You know, we really could do with this. But it's only the Phoenix Airbus and this that really has it, you know. Okay, right, guys, let's do an outside check before we climb in on board. I don't think you can take these off. Is that a scratch? What the hell is that? Yeah, I don't think you can take the engine cover off as far as I know. But okay. And apparently inside the tablet can attach to the yoke somehow and move along with it. We'll have to have a look at that. Lenny, hi Lenny. Yeah, so here we go. I got the Comanche, just like you mentioned. Okay, guys, so I don't know quite what this does, but I just know, like, I can't move this. Am I supposed to be able to? I think this is the flaps, but I'm not. I can't. See, we got the ailerons here. Is that the ailerons? Yeah. Well, whatever. It's those things. But the flaps, I mean, I can't move them. But they do work. They do work. They better work anyway, otherwise we won't be taking off anywhere. Right. Get back to work. Okay, guys, so first up, I don't know, when we inspect the plane, when a pilot inspects a plane, do they do the fuel inspection and the baggage stuff and then take the tie down and the chocks away? Or do the tie downs and chocks come off first? Okay, well, I don't know. So first thing, let's inspect the plane. And we have a tablet here, which when you normally bring it up, you get this. And there's no checklist, guys. There's no checklist, right? Trust me, there isn't one. It doesn't exist. There's no advanced, there's nothing. But we do have a checklist. And if you go into the more apps, you'll see the Comanche app right here. And if we go home, you've got the actual, just the splash screen there. Flight info, which has got the checklists on it, the aircraft, temperatures, stuff, loads and loads of information. So I hope you guys can potentially read that. I'm trying to move it, but I don't know if can we move it? I don't know if we can. Yeah, there we go. So yeah, it's small text, I know. Then we have the controls where we can set the radios, but we'll do a lot of that inside. We can remove the tie downs and the chocks and stuff like that from here if we want to. I like that we can control the vent and heater and defroster from here too. We can also do it from within the plane. I have no idea what this does. Makes tea? I don't know. Jacks. Okay, I guess that's jack the plane up. Oh. Is that so we can get underneath? Oh, look at that. As I've jacked it up, a new checkpoint has come out. What is this? What is this? What's here? I can't get it. Oh, just there maybe? Sometimes you don't have to click the actual spot itself. What? Okay. I am crouched, but I can't. What the frick is this meant to be then? Maybe we can get it from the other way? I don't know, guys. Oh, it is jacked up, look. Okay. Can we jack it up further? Let's put the handle on. Oh. Now, is this to get like a fuel sample thing? How do we work this? Is it to get a sample, or is it to check levels or something? Not quite sure what this is for. We also have it on the wings. Okay, so an underplane inspection point there. Right, let's get it off the jacks then. And let's put all this back on because I want to do this manually. That was cool. That was cool. All right. So now we already have those things here as well. So on the wingtips, guys, we have, if I can find the hotspot, there. And can we move it? It's not letting me move it up. What's this for? Does anyone know? Like, is it for fuel level or fuel like quality to just check it? Can't move. Oh, okay. But now I'm draining fuel out. Oh God, did that go back in? Lestat, hi Lestat. It's for fuel sample on the wings to check if there's water in it. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, that's good. I wonder if that would actually happen in the plane though. There's a lot of simulation stuff going on in this plane, so I wouldn't be surprised. All right, so yeah, we can do that both sides, and then we can check this, of course, and the one on the wing. I'm going to show you this in a minute, guys. This is really cool. By the way, if you have this plane, don't even think about trying to let me just find it here. Where are we going? No, not there. Back. Flight performance, mass and balance, fuel. Don't even think about trying to fuel it from here. It's not going to work. Quick fill, up and down, adding fuel, taking fuel out. Not going to happen. Don't even think about it. Doesn't work. Right. I found that out. I found that out. Yes, I did. Right. Okay. So we've checked the movement of the rudder and the elevator and stuff like that. So cool, nice and stuff. Now, let's get the baggage on board because this is cool. I haven't actually opened this door yet though. You can see the animation is all there. Why is it not opening? Okay, so check this out, right? We go to open this door and it puts the key in. It literally puts the key in, watch. Now there's the baggage, right? So we've got a couple of cases and you can't just click a button and magically put it all in. No, you have to load it. See the plane move? And of course, if I want to take this out, or this, I can choose just to individually take bits out. But now we've added more weight to it, so I don't know whether the plane's going to be pitching up, or I don't know what's going on. Alright, so we've got that in. Let's test this one. It moves a little bit. We'll test it fully from inside the plane anyway. That's what we're supposed to do. Right, fuel levels, guys. Let's check fuel levels. So let's go to the wing tip. Now, if you look in, you can see the fuel. So, it's here on the Comanche app that you can adjust the fuel. So here we're on the left tip. So if I start adding fuel, yes, the level inside does change. So we've got 3 gallons, watch. It's basically full now. Let's take the fuel out. So that's really nice and cool. You can put the baggage in and out, And when you've got the baggage in, you can choose how much weight that is. Same with passengers. There's also an option to have visible passengers on there as well, which I have chosen to do, so the passengers are not invisible. I don't know where that was though. Visible passengers. Now you have cockpit persistence and persistence by livery. So basically persistence by livery means every time I choose this particular plane with this particular livery, it will remember the settings, like how worn the engine is, how much fuel is left in, I guess, stuff like that. I haven't clicked on advanced options yet. What's this? Yep, I knew there was a good reason why I didn't click on advanced options. Now, where we got autopilot here, which I haven't got a clue how to work it yet. Where did I see the visible? Must be here in the payload, right? Update digital engine monitor. What? You can overhaul, right? So on the plane, in the maintenance, you have, where is it? Oh, okay, look, we can do this from outside, look. So we've got the propeller, the Macaulay one, and then we've got that one. Now that looks cool, right? That looks better. Should we fly with that one? It does look good, doesn't it? So you can wash the plane, clean the bugs, inspect, that's the one I was looking for, overhaul the airframe, overhaul everything. So let's do an inspect, and as we can see, everything is green, and you can click on each one of these green things and it tells you the gear motor is lubed and runs strong. So I'm guessing that these messages will update based on the usage. Like if it starts to wear out, it might say, you know, maybe it's got fixed there. So maybe when it starts wearing out, it'll start saying the gear motor needs lubrication and is showing signs of wear and stuff like this. I don't know, maybe that's what it'll do. Oh, can we, oh, does that add it in on the plane? Oh yeah. Wing gap seals. Oh, that's going to be around here. So where? Okay. I don't know why it's doing that. Maybe underneath. Yeah, a little fairing there. Okay, cool. I don't know where that goes. Is that top or bottom? Don't know. Gear lobe fairing. Okay, so yeah. So there's the gear lobe fairing. We take it off. We can't see it. What the hell has it done then? Certainly hasn't done what I thought it was doing. No, that must be something else. Soundproofing. Well, we can use our headphones for that. Engine. Inspect the engine. All green. Again, you can overhaul the engine or overhaul everything. Spark plugs, massive, fine wire. You can clean the spark plugs. You can choose the oil grade you want. You can put an additive in. Engine analyzer, similar to the Bonanza here. We don't have an inspect here, but you can just overhaul everything here. The state of the plane, I guess, whether it's new, used, or from an auction. I haven't messed with that. I don't know if it just looks more worn. This will reset the persistent state of your aircraft. Oh, so from an auction could mean that maybe some of the engine parts are a bit more worn and you have to do some maintenance on those. Same with it if it was used. Some parts would be worn. Yes, it will wear out, yeah. And here's your battery and all your electronic stuff. I am going to redo this battery because I have been messing with the plane, so the battery is a little bit down. Okay, I can't remember where the show visible passengers is. Maybe it's when you get inside the plane. Ah, there we go, visible passengers. There we go. Realistic parking brake, cockpit persistence, I've got that turned off. Metric temperature and air pressure I wanted. And then you've got volumes for the tablet and for the warnings and stuff. You can turn on your beacon light from here as well if you want. Your landing lights, left and right. They're not going to come on though, right? Because we don't have, the plane isn't powered. So I don't think they're going to come on at all. We have to power the plane for that. Spot red, spot wide, spot nav, I don't know. And this, I have no idea what this is. Something to do with electronics, perhaps. This. Oh, we can put the battery on here. Does that mean now we can show the lights? Where is the frickin' thing? Yeah, there you go. So it's just on the wingtip here. It's not very bright, at least not in the daytime anyway. Yeah, cool. Let's turn the battery off so we don't... I like the way you can do that, and it's even set the fuel pump on here as well. Okay, so very, very cool tablet options. Really, really good. Okay, the fuel's still in there. Let's put the fuel cap back in. And close the door. Now you can do the same thing here, because you've got fuel in the wingtips and you've got fuel in the actual wings, right? So once again, we can take this off. And there's your fuel. The wings are full of fuel right now, but if we were to dump some out on the left wing, you should see it going down. Gone. I love it. I love it that everything is modeled. Just really cool. Nice. Right, so we've done the baggage, we've checked the fuel. Now we can check the oil level, guys, as well, which should be fine. I wonder if over time we'll see the oil color change to darker as well. That will be cool. So there's the oil cap open, and then we've got to take the actual dipstick thing out. And I can just about see the level there. Goes up to... Where the hell is it? Where's the level? Is it here? I think the oil level's fine though. It should be. Because the oil is so clear, I think it ends just there. It's barely frickin' visible though. They should have made the oil black so we could see it better. Alright, dipstick back in. I'm sure it's fine, guys. I don't think we're going to be running out of oil anytime soon. Okay, so let's get the pitot cover off. And as I say, it's not always like the hit point for these things isn't always on the circle. I like how it leaves the rope. Now let's take the chocks off while we're on this side, and we'll do the same here. We'll get rid of the chocks. If you wanted to, you could do the fuel, check the fuel levels in both wings, but yeah. Now let's just remove the rear tie down here. All right, I reckon we can step inside the aircraft now. Will it let us open this door? I can't freaking open it. Do I have to get onto this thing? This is where you walk on, right, to get into the plane, but maybe because there's someone in there. That's not my side anyway. Can I get in my side? Because I don't see... No. You can't. So, okay, we'll have to cheat the system then. Here we go. Welcome to the inside. And where is the tie down? Oh, there it is. So let's get rid of this. Look at this, a freaking bungee cord that they use. Sure. Right, now I have already set up cameras on the plane. So I've got like that one for the radios. Then we've got the fuel. And then we've got the controls here. The switches. The upper, which tells us, you can see, is I think this will be the pitch trim. Is that the pitch trim? It has to be. Nose up, down. We just wind it to neutral, I guess. Is that what that is? It has to be, right? Anyway, yeah, that's it. That's all the cameras we have, basically. Now, in terms of testing the stuff, we can check that side is working. I can't really see that side. Let's get some passengers in, guys, and you'll see the. Can we see the back of the plane? I can't see out, can we? No. Right, let's get Tom and Mary in. So if we put a passenger there and a passenger there, and now you can see that we have passengers, but they're not coming with us today. I am going to put a passenger in seat number 2 because that will effectively simulate the weight of her, whose name today shall be Cassie. Let's call her Cassie today. No, Julie. Julie. Hi, Julie. Welcome. Her name's Julie today. I'm going to change her name every time. So here's our center of gravity stuff, things. Right. I mean, we got full tanks. It's probably more than enough to get to where we're going, but so be it. So be it, Union. All right. I'm going to try and do this without... Let me see if I can take this away. Now, we do have an autopilot here. Do I know how to use it? No. Basically. If we shoot down here, we can see maybe better because the sun's getting in. So we've got the rotating beacon light, which you need to put on before you start the engine. We've got the pitot heat here, the strobe light, the lights right, and so it's landing lights left, right. Nav and instrument lights, fuel pump, master switch, and your headphones, so you can wear your headphones so the plane is not so noisy. Your tablet is here if you need it, so you can summon it from there, and to get rid of it, you just press the home button. Okay, that gets rid of that. I chose my radios as well from here. Let me just go back. Where is it? Where is it? Here. So you can have the no GPS, so it's basically this, right? So you've got your navs and stuff like that. So no GPS, you've got your squawk transponder thing here, and you've got, I guess you can do your VORs on this and your beacons. You've got the old, well, GNS 530 anyway, and then you can put a 430 underneath if you want. Double that up, still get your transponder, or you can choose a GTN 750, which is the later one, and then you've got this one. And RNAV just is this. So you do have a good choice of instrumentation, whatever you want. I prefer to go with the modern stuff, but it will be fun to fly it without GPS one time and just try and do it that way, right? Yeah, engine heater. Now, I haven't flown this plane like the 2024 version before, so when we're flying, I'm hoping to not do something like damage the engine, you know, like overheat the engine and stuff like this. So on the dials then we have the airspeed, the wings level thing. Now what I'm looking for is manifold, which is here. RPM, so that's for the prop, that's for the throttle. We've got fuel flow here, gyro suction there, cylinder head temp. Let's keep an eye on that. Fuel pressure, which we have to check it when we put the fuel pump on, but it barely moves. So oil pressure, super important. Fuel pressure, super important as well. So we need to keep an eye on those, make sure the amps are good, the fuel gauges, which will come on when we put the power on, and oil temperature. Yeah. Oil pressure though, as with your car, you lose oil pressure and you better turn your car off really, really quickly. Otherwise you'll be forking out for a new engine. Okay, right, let's get the master switch on. Let's get the fuel switches set to the main tanks. Otherwise the plane won't start. Probably should put the beacon light on first. You can hear the noise. Now we're supposed to put the fuel pump on now. Let me just push this in and a little bit of throttle just to start the plane with. So when we put the fuel pump in, we're supposed to check the fuel pressure here, but it barely moves, guys. I can't really see anything. So we just put it on, check the fuel pressure, and then drop it. The needle moves, but frickin' barely, right? Okay, so now we need to prime the engine. 1 to 5 primes. I'll stick to 3, so let's just unscrew it first, and let's do 1, 2, 3, and no! And twist it back. I did 4. Okay. Hopefully it'll still start. So we got the left and right fuel tanks here. You can check the thing. Right, magnetos set to both. And that's it. Push the button. No! Why did you overprime, you little sugar lump? Try again. Yeah, it's because, I think it's because we did, because we primed it like 4 times, and maybe we had a little bit of flood on the engine there, but yeah, she's fine now. She's decided she's okay. All right. So let me just pop down. Oh no, which one was it? 3, 4, 4. So we don't really have taxi lights on this. Oh, okay, so that's rotational. Fine. Strobe. Put that on. Now, let's put the headphones in and listen to the difference. Ah, it's nice. Right, in case you're a smoker, the ashtray is working. Right, so avionics on. Now, we should get an oil warning here, I would imagine, as it runs through its checks. Are we going to get flashing oil? Right, so this is happening because we're waiting for the oil to come up to temperature, and then that should stop. So fuel pressure is really good. Oil pressure is just on the green there. 0 amps, okay. Fuel is full. Yeah, okay. Is this operable? It is. Cool. We can change the rotation. Okay, nice. So yeah, let's just wait for the oil to come up to temp before we move. Now we're taking, oh, while we're doing that, guys, let's see if we can load the flight plan in. Right, so menu. Oh no, not what I want. It's here. Menu. Import from SimBrief. Yep, yes please. Okay, so Sedona to Flagstaff and then blah 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 blah. Cool. Now I think we're taking off from runway 3, which is, sorry, I keep getting those mixed up. So we're going to need to taxi down to there. And let's go back. Let's do the map here and do the flight plan here. Now, I want to contact beyond ATC. So let me just check. Albuquerque Center, this is K9 Flight 2627 requesting current air pressure. I think it does tell you on the tablet what it is, if I'm not mistaken. Here we go.
K9 Flight 2627, Sedona altimeter 3032.
Can you give me that air pressure in metric, please? What was it? 30? I don't think it matters, but let's turn the volume.
K9 Flight 2627, Sedona QNH 1026 HPA.
1026. Okay. Yes, because I set it to metric, it's only going to show that on here. So we got, it's 1026, so it's going to be there. So yeah, we're quite high here, guys. In Sedona we are 4,800, as you can see, above sea level. Let me just apply a little bit of throttle, guys. I just want to try and help that oil heat up a little bit more. Right, so while it's running and we're waiting for the oil to heat, let's go into maintenance, and you can see the alternator and everything working. We've got the engine doing its thing, and if we inspect, everything's still green. Inspect the airframe and everything is green, but yeah, here outside air temperature is 9. Really? Okay. I was expecting it to be maybe a little bit hotter than that. When did that go back on? Got an autopilot there as well. Now you can't remove the yoke until you take that bungee cord off. That's not going to happen. Albuquerque Center, K9 Flight 2627 requesting IFR clearance. No, I do not want to fill.
K9 Flight 2627. You need to make a taxi request and check the frequency for IFR clearance.
Right, but there's only one frequency here. This is K9 Flight 2627 requesting taxi to runway 03. Is it going to do it from here though? I'm not sure.
K9 Flight 2627, Albuquerque Center, cleared to Grand Canyon National Park. Radar vectors Flagstaff, then as filed. Maintain 9,000 feet. Expect 11,000. 10 minutes after departure. Departure with me. Squawk 5561.
Alright, darling, you can respond to that.
Cleared to Grand Canyon National Park. Radar vectors Flagstaff, then as filed. Maintain 9,000 feet. Expect 11,000. 10 minutes after departure. Departure with you. Squawk 5561. K9
9,000.
2627.
I don't want to go to 11,000. I should have changed it in SimBrief because I was only recommended to go to 8.5.
Read back correct. Start or taxi at pilot's discretion. Hold for release. Report holding short runway tree.
I'll let you do that.
Start or taxi at pilot's discretion. Hold for release. Report holding short runway 3. K9 flight 2627. See you.
That's me, guys. K9 flight. Okay. Right. I don't know the way. Is that going to go away? Because I'm sure I did it last time where I just... I don't know. I clicked on something. And it just turned to US dollars. It did. It just said USD. Eh, whatever. I hope that's not flashing the whole flight.
November 2 Echo Yankee. Good day. 7,100 feet.
Here we go, guys.
November 2 Echo Yankee. Albuquerque Center. Radar contact. Continue climb to 14,000. Altimeter tree 0, tree 2.
Well, I know it's early days, but that initial turn,
November 2 Echo Yankee.
that felt really nice. That really did feel good. We're going way too quickly here. Slow this down. How do you get rid of that Phil Collins? Oh, I love the way this turns. It just feels authentic. Jesus. By the way, the plane to buy is, I think, $50, $49.99. That turns really nice. Oh, click the white button. Oh yeah, that's what I did. That's what I did last time. Yeah. It's weird, isn't it? It flashed at me last time, and I realized what to do straight away. And then the second time, I'm freaking clueless. Thank you, guys. Appreciate it. I am more used to flying commercial planes, believe it or not. So we'll have to keep an eye on, when we get to the holding point, we'll check out just cabin temperatures and whatnot. And also, let's have a look here. Get this thing back on the taxiway thing and put the flaps into position 1. Actually, we do have, if I put the flaps back up again, we do have a camera for the flaps, I think. Here we go. There you go. You know, I like that taxi at pilot's discretion. That's kind of cool. It's the fuel computer. You can enter fuel content. Okay. Oh, you can do it. Okay, right. You can do it here. I actually prefer the tablet. I think it's a bit easier. But yeah, good to know. It looked like to be a screen that was like a jack of all trades kind of thing. You know, that would just tell you everything about everything. We don't need the entire runway here. We could peel off here. I'm pretty sure we're not going to need all the runway. This plane moves and feels really nice. I don't know how to explain it, guys. I don't know how to explain it, but there's something about it that just feels very, very nice. Like better than the Bonanza and the Bound. Just the way it moves and the way it turns. It's not oversensitive or any such thing. And when it turns, it doesn't look like kind of lean in any way. It's like a car with stiff anti-roll bars, you know. So what, you know, when you turn and your car leans, and if you've got stiff anti-roll bar, the car will stay flat as you turn a corner. It's like that. It's staying flat on as you turn. And yeah, the only thing I don't like is these horrible yokes. They just look. Right. So there's the autopilot disengage, which I've already got a button for. Yeah, I'm liking this so far. Right, so before we talk to air traffic, is that good or bad? I think if we apply a bit more throttle, we'll get a bit more charge, right? There you go. We didn't have enough throttle to keep the alternator going by the looks of it. Right. So flight info. That's all the winds and stuff. Where is home? No. Flight info. Aircraft. There you go. 18 degrees. Okay, so a couple of degrees cooler than we need. 22 would be spot on. No precipitation, 19 degrees. Oh, 19 degrees outside air temperature. Right, so we have beyond 10 statute miles of visibility. Got the air pressure correct already. Even though they tell us 1026. Meh. Alright, guys. Albuquerque Center, K9 Flight 2627, holding for release.
K9 Flight 2627, released for departure. Clearance void if not off by 2010 Zulu. If not off by 2010 Zulu, contact no later than 2020 Zulu. Time now 1948 Zulu. Frequency change approved.
Right, so they're giving us a time to get out.
K9 Flight 2627.
If not off by 2010 Zulu, contact no later than 2020 Zulu.
November 2 Echo Yankee.
Ah, okay, yeah. We'll be out. In other words, if you're going to go on the runway, you've got 20 minutes to get out of there. Yeah, no problem. I think we can manage that.
Echo Yankee. Altimeter tree 032, expect the visual approach runway tree.
Altimeter tree 032, expect the visual approach runway tree. November 2 Echo Yankee.
Are we going to stop here or should we just continue? I'm going to stop because really I need to get my my landing lights on because I'm pretty sure I didn't put those on. Where are we? Four. Gonna put those on before we enter the runway, but meh.
Albuquerque Center, Aerosun 155, descending via Desert 2, 7,200. Aerosun 155, Albuquerque Center, radar contact, descend and maintain 5,000 feet. Altimeter tree 020.
Wow, the sound of this, guys.
Altimeter 3020, Aerosun 155. Aerosun 155, contact Albuquerque Center 1 tree 2.
Here up.
See you.
Oh, look at the view, guys. AI said if you go on this route, it's going to be scenic. Jesus Christ, you're not kidding. You are not kidding. Okay, let's just level the plane out a little bit.
Southwest 599, Albuquerque Center.
I'm on full throttle here, guys, and we're barely picking up any speed. Look at this thing in the middle. I just said to AI, it wasn't even ChatGPT, it was Gemini. I just said, what would be a nice scenic flight to do in a Comanche? And then I said, the only other question I asked was, what would be the recommended cruising altitude? And it said 8,500, so that you don't hit any mountains, basically. Look at the frickin' scenery around here. Yeah, the flaps are in. Flaps are in. Oh my god. I've gone past my my thing now. Oh, it's my wheels are down, but I brought them in. I definitely brought them in. You heard, I said it, guys. I said gear up. What's CHT3? Is that the carb heat or something? Cylinder head temperature, right?
Southwest 599. Contact Los Angeles Center 12.85.
I don't know if we're going to clear this, guys.
Contact Los Angeles Center 124.85. Southwest 599.
I'm going to see if I can go around it. We're about to stall here. Please don't stall. Can I just say, this freaking scenery is amazing. I need to get my I need to get my cylinder head temperature down, I think. Let's just level out for a little while. I've got the carb heat pulled out. Could that be a problem? It's gone off now anyway. Give me a better view. We certainly have the scenery.
Denver Center 127.55, exit 909er.
Albuquerque Center, K9 Flight 2627, 7500.
Let's put the headphones in for a little while.
K9 Flight 2627, Albuquerque Center. Good day. Radar contact.
Look at that.
Climb maintain
Oh my god.
11,000. Altimeter tree 0, tree 2.
I don't want to go to 11,000.
11,000, altimeter 3032, K9 Flight 2627.
Two-way gear switch and three-way.
K9 Flight 26.
Oh, maybe. Okay. Yeah.
Heading 0.
It may be that. I could have just flicked the switch, by the way. The switch is just down there.
K9 Flight 2627.
I think it looks like is that three-way? Up, yeah. Up, down and off. I must have switched it to off then.
Contact Albuquerque Center 132.9er.
Center on 132.9er, Oxford 2781.
Just trying to stay on the flight path here.
K9 Flight 2627. Cleared direct Flagstaff. Resume own navigation.
Thank you.
Roger. Heading direct Flagstaff, then resume own navigation, K9 flight 2627. Thanks.
Wasn't that beautiful scenery on the takeoff, guys? Wow. And to think, we're flying to the Grand Canyon, so we've still got some more to come. But I think we're flying in this direction, and then we're going to take a left, and then take a right. And obviously, as I said, the destination is Grand Canyon National Park, where we're going to be landing. Okay, oil temperature looks okay. So I'm going to apply a bit more throttle now. I've kind of got to the altitude I want. So what happens if I click autopilot? What does it do? Does it keep me level? Well, not really. I don't know how to work it. Maybe on a different flight. Today I'll just fly by hand. Let's have a look out with the spot view. In terms of, I'm going to say it now, it might be a bit early, but I'm going to just say it. It might be a bit early, but this might be my new favorite small aircraft, like out of everything. It's so complete and it flies beautifully. Let's see if I can land the frickin' thing. I could ask for an altitude change, yeah, but I'm okay. I'm still ascending at the moment. I just wanted to keep the thing level at yeah, I just wanted to go like 9,000 here and just keep the plane level. Let's see if I can just trim it. We'll just trim it out a little. On the ground, the feeling of the plane on the ground as it was moving around on the, taxiing and stuff, felt really, really, really nice. $11 miles to the gallon. That's what my car does. No, not really. A freaking, you know, the Audi R8. It's like a supercar thing, isn't it? Supercar. The Audi R8 gets better fuel economy than my freaking car. What the hell? Okay, I've got it trimmed. Is that about right? It's still going up a little bit. Let's just get down to 0, leave go of the throttle and see if it stays. Let's go down another notch. I probably should be using all of these dials as well, but I don't. If I've got my hand on the joystick, you can be sure that we're going to be pitching up. This aircraft is absolutely amazing. Is this the only aircraft that they have for 2024? Arrival at Flagstaff. Okay, we're drifting off course just a little bit, but nothing to worry about. You have to make a turn here. We're going to make this left turn here, you can see. Hello down there. There's a few clicks sounds, but I don't know if that's the plane doing it or this aerotone. It might be that. How are you doing? Yep. So we're at 9.5 now. So this is this the Flagstaff waypoint? It is, because Flagstaff was where we had to make the initial turn. Oh yeah, Aerostar, yes, I remember seeing that now. Is that good? It's study level, not meant to be easy to fly. Well, this one is as well, right? Oh, Lenny, are you referring to this one? It does feel good. It does feel very nice, this. I like the windows where it goes up and then it just kind of dips down there as well. That's nice. Okay, we're on course. Just set it to GPS there. So does that mean if I go autopilot? I put the autopilot on and leave go. It's not trying to get onto there though. I've got the GPS on here. It's not trying to re-establish the thing. But it is flying me level, I think. So we've got the revs around 2,200, well it's 2,300, which is where I wanted it. Manifold pressure is 17 and a bit. It's okay. Yeah, might be worth it then. Yeah, I mean, look, if it's anything like this one, then it's going to be top notch. Probably about the same price though. The question is, can I land this thing? We are pretty high up. Oh, look at that. Looks like we're going down, doesn't it? We're not though. You have a flyby? Can you have a flyby? The sounds are pretty decent as well, right? Give us another flyby. Okay, back inside. Oh look, I've just noticed we've actually got some frickin' clouds. Because the last couple of flights we did in small aircraft, we had clear skies, you know, and like when I loaded up this plane at this airport, again the skies were just clear blue. But it looks like now we have some clouds. What do you reckon, Julie? Yeah, I agree, Lenny. I agree, absolutely. You know, I like to fly the 737s and the Airbuses and stuff. I love those. I like them because they're complex. You know, you have to learn the charts. And I didn't even look at the charts today on this one. I probably should, I probably should have checked out the arrival charts and stuff, but no pun intended, we'll just wing it. But yeah, of course I like to fly the small aircraft as well, but I like a good one. I don't mind the standard Cessna that's in this sim. It's very simple to fly. It's not study level or anything, but it's a decent flying experience, right? But proper study level, like the Bonanza and the Baron, and now this one is epic. It really is. Yeah, from the details outside where you can check oil levels, fuel levels, you know, for the nerds and the geeks amongst us, which to an extent I think we all are, right? So yeah, it's great for that. And then on top of that, to be able to get inside the plane and just have a nice feel for it, it really does feel nice. And it's not like my joystick has got force feedback or anything, but it's all in the visuals, and like how much twist I have to put on the joystick to turn the plane, and how easy the plane will turn, how compliant the plane is. All of that stuff, I think, is my best way of explaining it. It's just really good. And I'm pretty sure, on another topic, I have things like animals and stuff. I think I've got them all turned off, so you won't see elephants majestically going across the plains. Well, not here anyway. Yeah. I read the news today about a crocodile that killed an elephant. How does that happen? How can a crocodile win? I mean, the elephant just has to frickin' stand on it. Stand on it, put its weight on it, and goodbye crocodile. Finished. Squashed. New handbag.
Delta 777 Heavy. Contact Albuquerque.
I don't know what was going on with that, but okay.
Take care. Center on 124.325. Delta 777 Heavy. See you.
Please tell me that says 23. It does. And we need to be 10,000. $11? Okay, all right. Okay. So we're okay for altitude then. Very scenic though. I really did enjoy the takeoff scenery though. That was just really beautiful. Let's have a look from this view. We can have a look round. There's a road there.
Albuquerque Center, Envoy 3452. Good day. Flight level 377.
Ooh, going through a bit of air pocket there. Oh. There's my beacon light doing its thing. Oh, I've got to do more flights in this plane. Yes, Von Doodle, this plane is frickin' epic, man. It's epic, man. It's very good. I love it. Easy to start. Study level as F. And it taxis beautiful. It flies nice. I like it. I approve. Rusty Dog seal of approval. Abso-frickin-lutely. When I drive my car, guys, doesn't matter the weather, doesn't matter nothing. I always have my sun visor down. Permanent. Always. You know why? It's just to block out the brightness of the sky. That's all it is. Even in the night time, I just keep it down. You just have to block out the brightness of the sky so that I can have a nicer driving experience. Yeah, I just do it. Yeah, I mean, yeah. And it has, you know, it's got persistence as well, so you can... I can probably bring up the tablet now and inspect for any engine wear and oil stuff, oil temperatures. I mean, we got something a bit down here. Cylinder head temperature, there you go. So that tells me we can push. That cylinder head temperature is a bit low, so it looks like we can push the plane a little bit harder. So if I increase the throttle, but then if I increase the throttle, I have to retrim it like a pair of trousers. Oh, really? Oh, I was going to say. So if I... Alright, hold on. Go away a second. Oh no, it is there. So there is a way of attaching this to the yoke so that it moves with the yoke, but I don't know how to do it, but it can be done. I've seen it. 3 degrees? Oh my god, how do we get the cabin heat on? Right, this carb heat. Oh, what's this? Cabin heat. You hear that? Oh, it's even got a lighter. Yeah, let's get some heat in the cabin, guys. That's ridiculous. There's our true airspeed, 152 miles an hour. Maintenance. I'm going to be well off course by the end of this. Actually, we're actually perfectly on course. All green. That means I'm looking after the engine. Spark plugs all firing. Electrics all good. Charging. Battery's gone from 12 volts to 13.7. That simply tells you that your alternator's working. Same as in a car. Very easy check that, isn't it, guys? Just stick a multimeter on the battery. It should say 12 volts. Start the car, and if it goes to 13.7, 13.8, your alternator's working. If it stays at 12, new alternator, or at least new resistor. Let's get back on course, because I did drift a little bit there. There's a lot of information coming up on here, but I don't know what the hell it all means. It looks like something out of kit. Right away, Michael. Revs per minute. Map. There's something, air pressure. Mean air pressure. Is it mean air pressure? I don't know. I don't know. I originally tried to plot this in little nav map, but then it was so much easier just to do it in SimBrief. I think one of the advantages as well, Lenny, about say intentions is the fact that it already can do VFR, where we're still waiting for VFR to come to Beyond ATC. And as soon as it does, I'll be using it for these flights, you know. Right, binoculars. Do we have them? There you go. We've got a little wind farm, a little couple of wind turbines going on over there. Binocular mode. That's not with the plane though. That comes with this thing, whatever it's called, that I bought. What's it called? It's called 2025. Yeah, I bought this. It's camera something, I don't know. It's the one that does all of these views. Flyby, view from the tower, nearest runway, nearest airports. Oh yeah, if you go to a nearest airport and then click overview, it shows you that's the overview. Okay, you're supposed to be doing that from way up. Right, let's get back. Oh, we are still on course somehow. Only we're flying over at 10,000 feet now. Right, I'm going to just drop off a little bit and just try and lose a bit of altitude here. I'm just going to turn the throttle down. I've still got the mixture full on though. I'm going to want the mixture full on and the propeller full on for our landing.
K9 flight 2627.
So just pulling that
Albuquerque Center 128.45.
changes your fuel flow here.
Center on 128.45.
Of course, because it's just changing the mixture.
Albuquerque Center, K9 flight 2627,
Albuquerque.
100 feet.
K9 flight 2627, Albuquerque Center, copy. K9 flight
Chase plane?
27, you were assigned
Well, I guess that would be chase. But the thing is, you've got this view, which you can't move, and then you've got this similar view where you can move around.
K9 flight 2627.
See, that's chase view. Landing gear view. Propeller. Left wing. Right wing, belly. Flaps. Ailerons. Tail. Rudder and elevator. And you can program your own views in as well. You can do custom views, as many as you want. Yeah, I think it's called Chase Cam or something like that. Yeah. Oh, Chase Plane. Yeah, it might be Chase Plane. Let's start. Yes. Chase Plane. I think that's what it's called. I don't know why they don't put the freaking title on it. That's just taken me to the official support thing. Yeah, let's go with chase plane. Okay, we're turning here, guys. I want to drop off a bit of altitude as well. So that white line on the flight plan should now turn purple the moment we hit that waypoint, which is essentially our next leg now. Once I make this turn, I just want to read some information which I can just barely read, but not properly. Maximum gear down speed 150 miles an hour. Miles an hour? Oh, this is... Okay, so the airspeed here is in miles an hour and the knots are in there. So we can actually put the gear down from here. So if we go to... landing gear... It is a three-way. It is a three-way, you're right. It is. That's why the landing gear didn't go up. Yes, it's a three-way. Mm-hmm. Uh-huh. Yeah. That's why. Okay. As long as I know it's like that, I'll be fine with it. I mean, I might change it to a two-way, but as long as I know that's the case, I'm good with it. Right, stay on course here, please.
Flight 2627. Contact Los Angeles Center 124.85.
So from Carnes, we have 15 nautical miles to the runway, which is 6,500 feet above sea level, and we need to be at 11,000 there, which we're going to be underneath that, unfortunately. So we only have to descend down to 6.
Los Angeles Center, roger.
I am loving this plane, guys. Did I mention that? Let's give us a flyby. Give us a flyby. So, like, we should get to see the Grand Canyon, right? On those flyby, not the flyby, the cinematic view here. If you leave it like this, say on autopilot, it will change view every 15 seconds. But again, you can customize that time. Okay, so we're now down at 8,300. So I think we'll just try and stabilize the plane around there. Oh yeah, it is. It can be a money pit. I've spent. I don't even want to know. Don't even want to know how much I've spent on this. I mean, the sim itself isn't the cheapest, but once you factor in like the planes and stuff, you know. Especially like, I mean, they are worth it, you know, the Phoenix and the PMDG planes, they are worth the money, but come on, when you produce a 737-700 and then you want to charge like $50 for the 800, which is the same aircraft, only slightly longer and a slightly larger wingspan, you're essentially paying for just a different exterior model, because the cockpit and all the systems are exactly the same. The difference is you have to program in the plane's weight, which is going to be more, you know, that kind of stuff. But I don't know. It's a lot of money for a duplicate plane that's just bigger. But in Flight Sim 2020, I bought all of them. I bought the 600, the 700, the 800, and the 900, and the only difference is size. It's exactly the same plane. But the 600 is the smallest, the 700 is, the 7 and the 8 are the most used around the world, and then you've got the 900, which is the longest one. And then of course on top of that, we have the Boeing 777 from PMDG, which I have as well, which I want to fly again, because that's a big plane. That'll get us transatlantic, but also this plane I just bought, the 737-900 ER, will get us transatlantic as well, easily. So I'd like to do another, you know, Heathrow to New York, or the other way around, because last time I flew Heathrow to JFK, so I think this time I'd like to do JFK to Heathrow. And they've all got proper, it's like a 7.5 hour flight, but they've all got proper time lapse on them, time, you know, where you can increase the time rate 4 times. So if you divide 7.5 hours by 4, you'll get the actual flight time. If we do, well, I say the actual flight time, it's not quite, is it? Because I would only use the simulation rate, changing the speed up to 4 whilst we're in cruise. I won't do it during the climb, I won't do it during the descent, just during the cruise. But yeah. Right, what are we creeping up on here? It's
1403.
Contact Los Angeles Center 1.
So Cairns is next, and then we're landing.
Center on 124.2, WestJet 1406.
I actually wouldn't mind doing another flight after this, maybe flying it back. Can you imagine landing at Sedona with that scenery?
Center. Expect Bruiser 1, runway 8.
Expect Bruiser 1, runway 8, ExitJet 572.
I've been flying this entire thing by hand, no autopilot. It's nice to get a rest though, you know, just put the autopilot on, take your hands off the joystick and just, or the yoke I should say, but I don't, well I have got a yoke, but it's a cheap nasty piece of plastic. It's a budget one. Maybe one day, what is it called, the honeycomb Alpha? The Alpha is the yoke and the Bravo is the throttle. Yeah, get both of those, plus the Airbus throttle levers, plus the Boeing 737 throttle levers. So you got the whole shebang. So that way you can fly the Boeing and small aircraft with the throttles, the Bravo, and then you can fly the Boeing with the yoke, the Alpha, but you don't need the Alpha yoke or the Phoenix Airbus because that uses a joystick, right? So I'll just use my joystick for that. So yeah, that would be the ideal scenario, really. Oh, they don't fly the same. No, they don't. No, obviously they've got different flight characteristics. Like a 900 is going to, you know, turning a 900 is going to be a little bit slower process than turning a 600, right? Oh, of course. Yeah, I mean, I guess, you know, the flight dynamics are going to be different. It's just, yeah. It's just when you're sitting in it. When you're sitting in the cockpit, you don't know if you're in a 900, an 800, a 700, or a 600. They all look the same. It's only when you look outside and see the length. Right, what's telling us distance to bearing to the... There, 9.8, there we go. It's in the bottom corner. Okay, cool. It's just so I can plan the descent part. I mean, we're down to almost 7,000 now. If I can make a really smooth, nice landing with this, this will be a really cool, epic flight. Oh, it's a USB port. I was wondering what that was. Damn it! I would have charged my phone in there if I'd known.
Via Bruiser 1 arrival. Phoenix Sky Harbor landing runway 8. Altimeter 3017.
Descend via Bruiser 1 arrival. Phoenix Sky Harbor landing runway 8.
It's amazing, isn't it?
17, ExitJet
The radio here, the radio on the ATC is Los Angeles Center. Are we close? Yeah, exactly. Airports and planes. I've bought so many airports. I've bought so many planes. But you know what? It's brilliant. Can you imagine, right, that takeoff we did? That was cool, right? It was nice. The scenery, the whole shebang, the plane. I cannot imagine what it would be like in VR. I would love to do that in VR. And I wonder if we get an aeroplane crash if we open the window. I am not going to find out. I think I've been keeping the engine really conservative here. I've got low fuel rate because I've got the mixture pulled out quite a bit. My throttle is not, look at the manifold pressure, it's really down. I could really punch this plane and go faster if I wanted to. And the propeller is keeping the revs at around, normally I have it around 2,200, but it's kind of there, isn't it? 2.2 to 2.3. Yeah, it's 2.5, which is kind of where I want it. And I love that the needle's waving because of the, you know, the wind hitting the propeller and stuff. Fucking awesome. It really, really is good. We all do it. Yeah, we. It's almost like a calling, isn't it? I think if you buy this sim, it's not just to fly. It's an investment, isn't it? Yeah. I've realised now I need to get a pad, a foam pad. You know those things like you have if you're working on your car and you've got those foam pads. You know those, they're about, I don't know, a couple of foot square, and they interlock. They look like little jigsaw pieces, and they all interlock. You know those things? I've got quite a lot of those, so maybe I'll get one and just cut a square off it. You know, 10-15 centimeters square, something, so I can rest my left elbow on it while it's on the desk here, because my left elbow is just on the desk the whole time I'm piloting this plane with a joystick, and yeah, it's hard after a while. But I'm just going to leave go of the joystick a second, because the plane, I feel like I'm having to put pressure on the joystick to keep the plane level.
Flight 2627, turn right, heading 030.
What?
Turn right, heading 030.
Why?
Flight 2627.
I'm on a flight path here. No. Should I obey him? Should I obey him, guys? What if he puts me on the wrong path? Okay. Alright. You better not go silent on me after this. Alright, so what I'm looking at isn't moving. We're not going 030 here. Go back. I'm looking at this frickin' thing for some reason. Silly arse. Scrambling the F-16s. It said turn right heading 030. We're currently, now we're on 06. It would have been turning left. Yes, I know, Lenny. I know. I'm just wondering. I'm trying to follow the SimBrief flight plan instead, though. I think maybe he wants me to land on a different runway. But I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to follow what's on the screen. .030 is... Yeah, never mind. It's 30 degrees, right? So... That's... I don't know, maybe he wants me to land on a different runway.
United 1887. Contact.
Let's see what SimBrief has.
4.5.
So SimBrief has me landing at 21. I'm going to request a runway change.
4.5. United 1887. See you.
I'm going to request a runway change.
K9 flight 2627. Request runway change.
K9 flight 2627. You've not yet been assigned an arrival runway. We'll come back with a descent clearance closer to your top of descent.
Right, well, according to this, I'm only 10 nautical miles out from my landing, right? Yeah. Okay. Well, sorry, Beyond ATC, but... So, what's that divide by 3 thing? Distance from your destination, divide by 3, and that's your descent rate. What the hell is that? I don't know. Well, if it is, we're 9. I'm going to divide by 3 and come to... What is it again? Am I flying VFR? I mean, when I filed the flight plan with SimBrief, I did choose VFR. Not just divide by 3, is it? Because that means just descending at 3 degrees until we get there. Yeah, it's too late now for that Von Doodle. I mean, we've got core ready for descent and all that stuff.
K9 flight 2627. Request approach change.
K9 flight 2627. You've not yet started your descent. Unable.
K9 flight Grand Canyon National.
K9 flight 2627. Grand Canyon National Park landing runway 21.
Grand Canyon National Park. Landing runway 21. K9 flight 2627.
Okay,
Flight
that's right.
2627. Altimeter tree 0 tree expect the visual approach runway 21.
I should have changed it to inches.
3033 expect the visual approach runway 21.
I should have changed it to inches for the Americas.
Los Angeles Center, Air Canada 1055, flight level tree 60.
I should have looked at the charts, guys, because I don't know which runway of these two is 21.
Los Angeles Center, radar contact.
Do I pause the sim? Let's pause the sim, guys. See if we can get this out. Actually, let's not do it off the tablet. Let's do it up here. Where are you? Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun. Oh, beautiful. There we go. What? Okay, there's only the one. Why am I seeing two then? Or is that something else? I don't know. You know what we can do? Dip the nose down. Okay, it's the one on the left. Come on, pitch. You're going up when you should be going down. Okay, flaps one. I'm just bringing this in visual now. Flaps 2, because we need to curb off some speed here. We are way too high.
2627, turn right, heading 040, vectors for the approach.
Gear
Turn
down.
right. Heading 040. K9 flight 2627.
K9 flight 2627, turn right, heading 040.
I can't do that, sir.
Turn right. Heading 040. K9 flight 2627.
No poppy lights here? Can't see any. What's the stall speed of this thing? I know we do get a little light there. So I guess that's one way to find out. Come on, baby, stabilize. Betty Davis eyes, stabilize. Okay, perhaps. Were we a little fast or were we okay? See, again, I land, and I'm dead center on the runway, and the moment I land, I'm drifting to the left, always. Maybe it's just the way my hand is on the joystick. I've just got a natural way of just drifting it. Okay, flaps in. And I did remember that the landing gear was 2 button presses to get the thing down, which is fine. Thing is, Beyond ATC does not know that we have landed. It was wanting me to turn right, heading blah blah blah. I don't know where the hell it thought I was going. I guess we'll just go over to that building on the right. Ba ba da ba. Okay. Oh, we get that in AC Rally as well, the white thing. Don't know what that's with. Yeah, AC Rally has that. Are we turning off in here? Yes. Yeah, I'm happy with the landing, Lenny, to be honest. Probably should have recorded it. And we could have played it back in cinematic view. And you can even play it back from, say, the view of the runway. So you can just go to nearest runway. It'll show you, or you can actually specify the runway you want, which will be 21, or actually the other side, 03, and then we can watch the plane coming in and land from the runway. If you do 21, then you'll see it coming in over and above your head. You know what I mean? So yeah, welcome to Grand National. Grand National? That's a horse race. Grand Canyon National Park. I think the hangars are up the top there. I don't know where to be. We'll just put it here. That was frickin' epic, guys. I fancy doing another flight with it. Man. Is the door locked or something? Oh no, I can't open it. I can't open it from the outside either. Oh, I imagine that the... Oh, go around the other way. I imagine that the fuel level has gone down a little bit now, right? Because we could visibly see it from here. Yeah. Can't see it anymore. Nope. Did it use any from the tips? Or does it use the wingtip fuel first and then do the center? I'd imagine, right? Or does it? I don't know. No? No. You know, to get rid of the weight on the outer and keep it more center. for a better center of gravity? No, no, no. Second handle over the window. That's for the... Oh yeah! I wonder what the oil is like now. And the engine state and all that kind of stuff. Because if we fly now, we'll have the same engine state as we have. Like, so any wear on the engine. Yeah, I wish I could get closer. I can't... It seems to be there. The oil level seems to be there, but it's barely visible. Guess I have to wait for the oil to get dirty. Which I don't know if it does, but you know, I'm assuming it's going to. Oh, they put the chocks there and the rope so we can tie the plane up. And is that dirt accumulation from the flight, or did we have that when we started? That is accumulation. And you know how I know? Because this frickin' plane has got a feature to wash it. That's how I know. So where's the wash plane thing? Here. Right, let's see if that dirt goes away when I wash it. Oh, what about clean the bugs? Let's do that. Okay. Wash the plane. Right. Here we go. No? Oh, I thought that was dirt accumulation then. But there must be dirt accumulation on this plane. Otherwise, why have this? Why have this? It must build up over time. Yeah. All green. Engine inspection. Sweet. So these levels here, what is this? Compression? Piston compression? I don't know. Yes, it's baffling. Engine analyzer. Okay, so yeah, this is heat, right? It's not that we've put extra stress. Is this just the engine's cooling off? So this one's a bit cooler, or is this wear? Don't know. If we wait a while, maybe they'll start cooling off, or maybe. Remember when we had those issues with carb heat? No, CHT. Cylinder head temperature. Yeah, that. And it was a bit too warm, wasn't it? We got it a bit warm and then we cooled it off. But I don't know, I think this is just the heat of the cylinder walls. So maybe if we leave it a few minutes, it'll cool off. And the battery's switched off, so that's not going to be an issue. And anyway, the battery's been charging over the entire flight. So yeah, the only way to find out whether this is wear and tear or if it's just cylinder wall heat is to just leave the plane alone for a little while. I actually don't know what that is. The fact that we have new, used, and auction here, I don't know. Might that be a way to indicate the colors? Who knows? Right, looking for plants. Ooh, tussock. Right, 150 meters to the next one, guys. If you don't play Elite Dangerous, you won't have a clue what I'm talking about. Now, the only issue I have with this camera program is that it does indeed take over your entire camera system. And the problem with that, at least when you're flying, is the drone camera sucks compared to the one from the game. But maybe like this. Now, I normally control my drone camera with the game controller. I don't have that luxury here. And I also don't know how to speed things up. If I wanted to go and look for the Grand Canyon, which can't be too far away, I just don't know which direction it's in. Okay, I think I might have spotted it. We can maybe fly over there. There must be a way of speeding this up. I don't know, I'm having to use Shift and W to go forward, but pressing it with Control or any such thing or any mouse buttons isn't making any difference. Looks like the Grand Canyon's over there, guys. That was nice. I'll tell you what we can do just before we leave the plane. If we go into slew mode, I think I can still operate that with my game controller. We can take it over there. And once I come out of slew mode, the wheel should go in, the engine should start, all that stuff. There's the Grand Canyon. You know, its glory. If I come out of this, will it work? Oh, not really. Not really, guys. Oh. Thank heaven for easy starts, eh, guys? Right, here we are, over the Grand Canyon. Actually, if we go into this view, and we oh, we're dead. Oh, no way. Did you see that? Guys, tell me you just saw that. Gravity. Did you see the gravity pulled the sun blinds down? As I pulled up? What the hell? Let's do it again. Oh my god. I love that little detail there. The sun blinds couldn't handle the gravity. I don't suppose pitching down really heavy will make them go back up again. That was brilliant. What a lovely little detail. I've got no throttle on here, guys. Zero throttle. But we are descending really quickly. How is this plane taking this without, you know, causing a what is it called, like body stress? Of course I'm just messing about at the moment, but this plane is all kinds of epic. I love it. And the fact that we've got this really cool scenery as well. I'm taking you guys around. A little scenic tour. Can we fit down here? Yeah, I used to be a stunt pilot for all the Mission Impossible movies. I used to fill in for the stunts that Tom Cruise didn't have the balls for. But then I got sacked. Now I got my own little scenic tours business. I don't know what diff is, but it's flashing. Oh, don't do that view. Oh my god. How do I only have a little question. How do I pull up out of this? Like if we suddenly get a dead end. What is diff saying? Why is it flashing red? My carb heat is really, it's cool. My carb heat is very low. We're not getting out of here, are we? Something's wrong with the plane, guys. Can you hear it? Something's wrong. I'm losing power. I'm losing power. Come on, tablet, you prick. Oh! There you see, it's the pad is turning with the yoke. Something's wrong. Something's wrong. It's getting worse. I'm on full throttle here, guys, and I got nothing. Wait a minute. Too late. Ooh. Too late. Oh! Come on, you can't. My propeller's all broken. I can't do nothing with it. My propeller's busted. Oh, fuck. May Day? May Day, June Day, July Day, and September Day. Yeah, I know it's not M-A-Y-D-A-Y. But we can pretend, right? But imagine this was a real life scenario. Trying to land an Asp Explorer here. I can't go back into the pilot view, guys. I can't change view. Oh, there we go. Oh, there's no way. There's no survival. No survival. Ooh. Yes. Tire malfunction. You think? You think? So the tires are out. My mouse pointer has just given up. It moves to a different screen and then it doesn't move when it's off screen. I can't rotate the plane properly. What the fuck is going on? There we go. Nope. For some reason when I'm rotating, the mouse is leaving the screen. So it doesn't simulate, like no plane does this, simulate flat tire, you know, where it shows that the plane is, or a crushed up landing gear. With this camera thing, you can go under the ground though, which I'm not a fan of. I wish they could block that out. Yeah, so we kind of messed up. Okay. we try another flight, a little fun one? That was cool. That was really, really, really cool. Now, where do we pick? Well, what I want to try and do, if I can here, yeah, wind speed, that's not what I'm interested in. So we've got advanced map, satellite, which I prefer. Aha. Is it here? No. Okay. How do you show I'm gonna have to repair the plane now though, because it's fudged. If I do a new flight, I think it's gonna be on the parking bay with the propeller smashed up. Oh, I've already got it set on. Yeah, it's set on precipitation. There we go. No, that's not precipitation. That's the water. I did have it set on though, where it showed where it was raining. I'm not bothered about that. I'm sure I had it set here, unless I'm freaking dreaming. Knowing me. Okay. So which is the one that we use for the worldwide weather, guys? Is it flight radar? I know there's another one, isn't there? AccuWeather? I don't know. No. Any guys you know? I can't remember the name of it. World weather map. I'm sure there's one called weather something. Windy.com. Okay, let's have a look at that one. I prefer rainy.com. All right, I'll take that. So, apparently, it is pissing down. Let's have a look. Rain and thunder. Okay, but we also need a place where it's raining and it's daytime as well. So, South America, apparently. It's okay, so we have some wind there. But now where's the nearest frickin' airport? All right, let's see if I can match it up in the sim and see if we can find somewhere. So South America. Now is this still Argentina here or what? There seems to be some up here. Hold on, let me just get the coastline right. So we've got that, the dip, and then that creases in, and then it's here. Looks a bit cloudy there. Zoom in. get further. Okay, let's set that as departure and see if we can find something for a small aircraft. Let's try these bottom ones. Yeah, GA, see, that's for us. And start a flight and see if it's peeing down. Yeah, I was looking for that, John. I was looking for it. Oh, wrong time of day. Not that it matters. Okay.
You need to set parking brakes to request ground services.
Hello. See, this plane ain't gonna fly like this, guys. Just saying. I don't think I need to do overhaul all on every tab, right? Oh my god. I only wanted rain. Jesus freaking Christ. What have I picked here? Oh my god, guys. The gods are angry. Whoa! Hey, I better get inside. I'm gonna get struck. Do I have to crouch? Right, let's assume the oil is good and the fuel is good, and let's get in. Damn, that's shitty weather. They would probably ground us, right? They probably wouldn't let us fly like this. I wonder if I can set up, you know, just to avoid moving, you know, just to avoid, let me just get the bungee off. So just to avoid me having to do this, I wonder if I can set up a couple of extra cameras so I can peek around it and then set them to cameras 7 and 8. So it's an internal camera, right? So we're going to add, we already have switches, right? Yeah, numpad 4. So I can already get down there, so that's fine. Actually, I think that's enough. Yeah, okay. I think that's enough. Although the autopilot isn't really there, is it? Oh yeah, there it is. Yeah, there it is. Bing, bing. Okay. Hey, let's have a look down here, guys. Yeah. All the circuit breakers. They've even modeled like just even the places you can't sometimes get to. Oh, is that a little light? Cool. Oh, a hair's coming through the back of the seat. All right. Yeah, this is bad weather, guys. All right. So, let's play Storm Chasers. I haven't got a planned landing. It is, John. Yeah, you know, like I was saying, they've really done a fantastic job on this plane, and I really, really like it. I think it's going to very easily, very quickly, if it hasn't already, it's going to become my new favorite. It's just too freaking good. It's just too good. Right, fuel pressure. Watch the needle. Barely gonna move. Especially from this angle. Okay, it did. It did move. Right, that's that done. I'm gonna pull the cabin heat because we're gonna need it for later. Right, rotate. 1 prime. 2 prime. Come on again, please. 3 prime. Lock it off. Magneto set to both. Go. Come on. Man, you took your time. So, okay, when we go into the tablet and we choose the advanced, where did you go? Ah, that's where you get stored. Well, I want the tablet, boy. So when we go into the advanced options, let's put those on. Where do we have to go for that? So 3-way gear switch. So if we change it to a 2-way, okay. So it just flicks up and down now. Well, it's still 3-way. Oh, look at you can change the wear rate. Original prop lever. Okay. I'm expecting that this will change to a different switch, like, you know, visually. But it's fine. I don't mind leaving it 3-way, it's just as long as I know which one it's set to. Okay, so let me just have a look and see where dash run and way is. Runway. I don't know if I'm even going to be able to spot an airport. Oh, I can't remember, Lenny. No idea, matey. Right, looks like the oil's up to temp. Parking brake off. Need to get away from all this flashing, man. Can we do a flyby? There you go. I'll tell you what, this is giving me a freaking headache. The sooner we get above the clouds, the better. Yes, I know there's no arrival airport. this the little turny switch down here? Just to turn the lights on, the backlights of the dials. Sorry. Didn't think the runway was coming up that quickly. Yeah, navigation and instrument lights. Let's put those up. What time is it local? It says 21:18 UTC, but it doesn't tell me the local time here. Do we have a clock? There you go. That's local time, I would imagine. I don't know whether that's AM or PM. Right, flaps 1. And hopefully we don't have to negotiate a roundabout. A roundabout? A mountain. Am I in England? Physically? Yes. Man, it's giving me a bit of drift here. Up, sure. Rain spitting off the side window there. Is it 45? I can't remember if I paid less than that at the time. I don't remember. Oh, you know what I didn't put in? The peek over camera. Can we do it? Can we pause? I didn't do peek over. I always do peek over, man. Let's do it now. Right, so add pilot camera, skip when cycling the views, adjust. Okay, so we want to go up a little, and then we want to go forward. Down just a little. I don't know though. Don't get to see out the view. There we go. Yeah, that'll do. Okay, happy with that. Save that and go to next. And let's call it. Got my caps lock on. Over, and I want to assign the spacebar to that, please. Save. Done. Pilot. Peak. Thank you. Okay, you may carry on. Oh, look at this weather, guys. Flaps are now fully retracted, and let's just bring the prop down a little. Oh, really? Okay. Above this. I don't know how high the clouds are though. Don't strike the plane. Just monitoring the cylinder head temp. Is that what it says? Yeah, cylinder head temp. Obviously it's under a bit of strain as we're climbing. Still in the green though, even though we have a warning there. Man, this is real world weather right now. I wouldn't want to be these guys living here. Okay, so we're climbing. We've got good speed. We've reduced the manifold pressure down, and fuel flow is lower than what I would want, so maybe I could put a bit more mixture in. And then we got this around 2002, and I can't see Jack. But when are we breaking out of here? Are we going to break out? 4,000 feet above sea level right now. I'm just gonna pitch the plane up a little bit more, see if we can take it to about 1,000 feet a minute. Because right now I got no idea where I am. I'm going to end up repairing this plane after every flight, aren't I? Until I get used to flying it properly, that is. Oh, we're breaking through. How high can this plane go? I mean, I don't know really, but we can certainly do this. Yes, come on. Break me free of these clouds. Man, we could do some epic trips. It's not the fastest plane in the world, but man, we could do some lovely sightseeing flights with this plane. Or what? Or what? Yeah, absolutely we can. No waypoint, no destination. Yeah, tell me. Come on. You're nearly above everything, even though it doesn't look like you are. Maybe we should fly over that way. It looks clearer. I don't know if I'm going to hit a frickin' mountain or anything. Terrain, pull up, pull big win from A2A with this plane. Very easy to start up. Choice of radios. Nice. It handles lovely both on the ground and in the air. You know, it's really, really cool. Good there for your beacons. That would make a nice thumbnail to replace the one we have. Wow, look at this place. All I know is I'm in South America, but I don't know the hell where. I also don't know if it's sunrise or sunset. Oh, okay, wait a minute. What time is it here? 21. Yeah, it'll be sunset. It'll be sunset. Oh, wait a minute. Ah. Absolutely, this is PM. Because I know for a fact Argentina is 4 hours behind CET. And this is showing to be another hour, I think. Yeah. See, in Argentina right now it's 7:30, this is showing 6:30. It's a slightly different time zone. Let's bring the throttle down a little. We have a list of airports there. Some of them are quite close. Yeah, Lenny, yeah, absolutely. But, you know, yeah. It depends though, I mean, if you're up at that kind of altitude and you're flying over, say, the Swiss Alps or something, you could still get a really, really cool view, right? It's really still nice. But yeah, I mean, this is nice like this. So we have ILS here, we've got VFR here. What else do you have? Subizu. Povoado Airport. Okay. No charts, I'm not going to put it. Maybe we're not tapped in. You bastard. I was wanting to put it on the thing. There. right. Nearest airport. That one. Guys, what am I doing? China? Oh, Kuna. I thought he said China. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know why it won't just go direct. Direct to... Bollocks. Bollocks! Why won't you do it? I don't understand why I'm getting this screen. Oh, there it is at the bottom. Yeah, pisser. Sorry, I couldn't see the activate button. That's what I was looking for the whole time, and it was right there. Yeah, I would also like to get back into the Bonanza as well, just to figure out, you know, the turbo prop, to figure out how to start that thing up, because I have started it twice before. It's just that if I go the next day and try to start it, even though I flew it the day before, I'll probably either forget how to do it or I get the procedure wrong, you know, which is a pain in the screenshot generator. We're 25 miles away from the airport that I'm going to try and land at. Tell you what, you don't have to back off the throttle that much for the cylinder head temperature to drop quite considerably. Because it's right down at the bottom of the green, just here. It doesn't look much there. It will render more of it in if I was closer. It just doesn't cater for binoculars. And we have peek over as well, which is cool. It'll just peek over the nose. Good for landing, I suppose. Outside air temp. Actually, I thought it'd be warmer here, but it has been raining. But I thought it might have been, what is that, 20? Yeah, it's 20, 19, 20. That's okay. Yeah. Because I was going to say, even it's South America, so even if it's raining, it can still be warm outside, right? Why is binocular mode going further away? Okay. Yeah, sick plane, man. I like it. I like it very much. Nice and stable. Look at those clouds, jeez. See if I can keep it here for 15 seconds. Wait for it to change. Oh, there we go. It's supposed to be 15. I'm sure I set it to that. I think 15 is the default anyway. Need to program in another view from the back seat. Passenger 1 view and passenger 2 view. Uh-oh. Did you see the lightning? I think we chose an airport that was a little bit too far away. I'm just going to push the throttle a bit more. Yeah, bad weather here, guys. Really bad. Thunderstorms. Wait a minute. Is that a dirt runway? Can we? But this distance doesn't seem to be going down. What the hell? I mean, it is, it's just very freaking slow. Slower than I thought. Maybe we should pick a different airport. Back. Nearest airport. Sinji. Where's the activate? See, it wasn't there. How do you get the activate button up, for crying out? Rick. I don't know. Oh God, what now? Did I exceed airspeed? What have I done? Nope. I've got maximum throttle. I don't know, we damaged the engine, but I don't know why. thing is I was distracted with I'm going to pause the sim because it's way too distracting. Right, so you select the airport that you want to fly to. There we go. Thank you. In this is just amazing, right? Especially getting into the night time now where we're going to start seeing the cool night lighting. Yeah, I'm going to take another shot there, I think. Always good for thumbnails later on. Yeah, what did I do with the engine there? I should have been monitoring it. Maybe I was overspeeding or something, who knows. So the manifold pressure's fine, the revs are fine, and the fuel flow probably could be a little bit more. So let's push the mixture in. Let's push it in all the way actually, for now. Just keep an eye on this needle here, that's fine. Right. Shall we get on course? Just letting the plane go down, but man, we are cooking some speed here. I needed to lose some altitude though. I think we're okay now. This is going to be tight. Is that the runway? I don't know which way it's going to be facing. I think it's that one. Okay. Gear down. Flaps 2. And hope that what I spotted as the runway is the runway. Otherwise, I in trouble. there's lights there which looks like they would be leading onto a runway. That's not a runway, that's a highway. Bollocks. Oh, the runway's over to my left. Can we see it? Is that it? I mean, Jesus. It looks like just an airfield. No, it's not that either. Is it? Is it this? Oh, for God's sake. Too high. Welcome to Rusty's world of epicness. I'm actually trying to lose altitude, but every time I get on the straight bit, we're gaining. Coming in pretty hot though. Any decent pilot would just abort this. It's such a bad runway, it hasn't even got textures on it. Oh my God. The speed we were carrying, oh Jesus. Oh, feel how rough that is. That was a bad landing. It's a dirt runway as well. We could have... I think we're going to need to replace the tyres, guys. We may need to check the undercarriage as well. Yeah. Landing gear. Okay, it doesn't. They're all green, so it looks like it survived. Somehow. Look at the state of this runway. Look at this. Look how dirty. Yeah, it's a frickin' dirt strip, whatever you call them. And I don't know where the hell I am in the world. Let me run up a little nav map and see if I can find out the nearest recognizable place to where the hell we are. But it ain't raining, there's no storm here. So I suppose that is something. Right, where have you got me? We are near a place called Castanal. Yep, Castanal. Castanhal. And there's it's a town to the left of us. There's a big town or city or whatever over there called the Castanal. And if we zoom out, we are in. Oh, what's that say? Is that Pelham or Belém? Belém. Oh shit, okay. Wait, guys. Okay, so there we are. So yeah, we're in Brazil. We are in Brazil, and we're not far from a place called French Guiana. But yes, we are in Brazil on the east coast of. Yes, northeast Brazil is where we are, in case anybody was wondering. I mean, there's I suppose you can't really paint clear textures on this kind of runway. So if we go into our camera, I don't think it's going to show us anything decent here. So it doesn't show us the airport that we're at here. Well, yeah, this one, nearest runway. It's the one we're on, basically. So airport overview. There it is. That's one we could have landed at, just 0.2 nautical miles away. That would have been a bit more of a preference, actually. And I think this must be Castanal, this place. So where the hell are we by comparison? I wonder if I could even find myself. Then we've got SNJR. Okay, can't even see that one because of the weather. And this one just about. They were a bit more distant though, so that's why I didn't choose them. But, sure. Hey, all right, calm down, calm down. Should we get the bags out, guys? Right. Porter, fetch my bags. Oh, it closes when you walk away. That's cool. We tie the plane down. That was a hard landing. I mean, we hit the ground and then went up again. And then came down again, harder. The initial landing, it seemed to be quite smooth, and then it was fast, so we took off, and then the second down was... Yeah, that was hard. We'll pop over there for a cup of tea and a sandwich. That's probably where I should have took the plane. Probably shouldn't leave it on the runway, to be fair. Don't worry, I'm not going to go all the way over. Right, so I guess as a summary, I can just say that the A2A Comanche 250 is one of my favorite planes in the sim to fly. I love it. What a fantastic job they did. So great details, exterior, interior, the flying experience, everything is just been done really, really well. I would definitely recommend it for, you know, people who like to fly small planes. Absolutely would recommend this one. So this, along with the Piper Arrow, seems to be all the Piper's ones that I get along with. The Piper Arrow, which is the ones I've got. I've got the Warrior and the Turbo 3 and the Turbo 4. I think they're slightly bigger than this one. They've got a bit more room inside. So yeah, those This, the Black Square Bonanza and Baron, even though they're a bit more complicated to start up, unless you're using just the standard propeller versions. But I find that the turboprops are a bit more of a bugger to start up, at least for me anyway. But the other one that's got some really cool features on it, again, I can barely see the oil. The other one that's got some really cool features on is the Wilga. Can't remember who makes that, but that's the one that's got the didn't put the flaps in. That's the one that has the you know, the guitar and the pan with the fire, and you can put food in the pan and stuff and play the guitar because it's all packed in the back. I think that's the Wilga, right? Let's have a look at that one. I think, but I don't have a 24 specific version for that. So what was this one? So yeah, just A2A. This one. This is the one we've just been flying. It's got a few liveries with it, guys. I can show you the liveries. I'm sure there'll be more now on flightsim.to, so I'll probably download a few of those. So if we go through them, you've got that one. And then we've got that one. I seem to be stuck with this registration number, by the way. Whether I'm flying a Boeing or whatever, I seem to be stuck with it. But that's okay. We got this. Yeah, an expensive landing. Hey, Gray. How you doing, man? I got it down, I know. I was just too high and too fast as usual. And then the livery that I picked was this last one. I'm pretty sure there is more. So, you know. Now the other one is the Wilga. Got Friends, that's the one. So you have little tiny wheels for runways. You've got this one for like dirt stuff. And then you've got this for the, you know, snow, or not snow, but for the sea. I guess you could land it on snow, right? Does it not have? Yeah. But the thing with this is it's STOL, right? So it's short takeoff and landing. It's you barely moving and it'll take off. But this plane is really, really quite cool. It's got some nice features to it. So let's go and put it down somewhere where there's a small Guadalupe, where there's a small Rancho El Caracol airfield. Where are we? MM? This isn't the United States then. Where the hell is MM? Right, set as departure and zoom to details. Oh, you don't have a parking spot? Nothing? It's no good. Hey, it's no good. I need a parking. Because if we start it here, it's going to be all engines running. No, no good, no good. Fail. Not an epic one, but a fail nonetheless. Bahia Asuncion airstrip. Okay. Do you have a place to park though? Seriously? It looks like it's on the side of a mountain. The more you zoom in, right, when things start appearing at high zoom, they're probably just tiny little airstrips. San Ignacio. Okay, let's have a look at that. Yes, baby. Fuel. Well, okay, let's park near the fuel. I'll play my guitar while they're waiting for the fuel. Yeah, Mexico, that's what that is. We are beneath the US border. Somehow I got over the wall that they paid for, and we're fine. Right, this thing, it's an unusual looking thing. Very small, and it will take off super quick. Now then, it's how do I get my guitar out? And my fishing and my stove. And yeah, you can put the seats up, but I want to get my gear out. I think you have to do it on the tablet. So, is the door open? I can't. It looks like it is, doesn't it? Because it kind of, yeah, the door kind of folds up. So that's all right. Now, L tablet. There it is. Oh, that's just awesome. Right, okay, we need battery then. Okay. Made in Poland. Is that why everything is all in Polish? I take it that's fuel. Where is the Batman? No, where is the battery? Jawohl. Just so you know, guys, there is a way where you can get all this in English. There's a, you know, all the versions of the plane we picked? Well, there's an English one as well. I just got it in Polish. Right, so, I don't know, tools? No. No. 3D vision, yeah, all nice, lovely. The camera, isn't it? Right, so I guess it's not done here then after all. Right, I can't remember whether you have to be outside the plane. No, don't do that. How do I get my gear out? I think if you go outside and click on something out here. Where was the hotspot? There's somewhere you click out here, I think. And it brings everything outside. I have forgotten where it is. Was it on the door? It was either that, guys, or you sit in the plane and the hotspot is... No, that's just going to close the door. Where do you go? All right, let me see if I can quickly Google it. Locate the clipboard. Find the interactive tablet and clipboard in the cockpit. Clipboard. There's a clipboard? It's not the tablet then. Yeah, select manage. Okay. Find the interactive tablet and click or clipboard Jesus Christ. But this is all... How do you get to the menu options then? Because this just... that just removes it. Yeah, that just removes it. And this is all like waypoints and flight plan. Where's the one that had tools? Remember it had tools? Oh boy. Anyone know? I did used to know this because I've flown it many times. One of the camera views is set up to focus on the guitar. You can toggle the guitar in the back storage area. Problem is, all the cameras have been taken over by that utility that I have. This is not clickable. I would reckon that if any of this is clickable, it would be one click to get everything outside the plane. Do you have to be outside to do it though? For fuck's sake. Hold on guys, I'm just reading a forum full of text. Right, let's do a search on the page. And the word guitar does not appear on the page. So why did you bring me here? It says Microsoft Flight Simulator forums, right? And it says released Wilga 380 series got friends. And then underneath there's a little bit of text saying one of the instrument views is set up to play the guitar properly. Switch to that view and you'll be strumming along happily in no time. But if you go to that page, hold on. This is annoying. People posting tons of screenshots. Fuck. It's truly not worth it. When you struggle like this to make something happen. Like if you could just get in the plane and just click on the right place and just have everything go outside, then it's cool, it's worth it. But to struggle like this for 20 minutes or whatever, try and do it, it becomes suddenly not worth it in the end. I'm going to try a different search, see if it'll come up. It keeps referring to it as a clipboard. A tablet is not a clipboard. Enable cargo. You see, okay, let's try something. Let's do a restart, and maybe we'll get a restart on the tablet. There's no activate camera view. To properly play it, switch to the specific camera view set up for the cabin interior. If that's the only way to do it, then we're screwed, because like I say, we've got this program. We've got this program, this camera program, which takes over the... And even though the camera program does have disable option to disable it, it doesn't give you Microsoft's... it doesn't give you Microsoft cameras back at all. So you can't truly disable it. Maybe it's one of these options up here. Maybe we should have picked the English frickin' plane. How about that? Because I don't know what this all is. Are you jumping? Sky for sim. I have no idea which button turned the wiper on, so sorry about that. Sky for sim. I must have it installed. It must be on my monitor as an icon. Let me see if I can find it by typing it in the run bar. Sky for sim. There we go. Oh, there you are. Start server. Something tells me this isn't what we want. There's nothing here referencing Argo. Got a load of icons, but you can't click them. Unless you can click them and they just take forever. Or maybe only some work. So this is shite. None of this is specific to this plane. This is just Sky for sim. The mystery deepens. Alright. I think the best thing we can do is to get an English plane. So I think anything with a P is probably Portuguese. Hold on. Get this one. I didn't even mean to click that one, but sure. Fuck, who knows? Anywhere. Put me next to a 747 if you have to. Which is unlikely, because we're the only plane in the universe. Let's just wait. Okay. I don't know what's going on with my mouse. I really don't. I know that you can press something and everything that's in the back comes out. That I do know 100%. Why is this all in fricking Polish? I'm sure it never used to be this way. Right, so all we have here is Garmin. Right, so it's useless. And the only other version is the Sky for Sim thing, which obviously kicks in when you press one of these. Radio. Let's just do this bottom row. Right. Sunderland. Sure, in Mexico. So it must have a clipboard then. It must have one, because the tablet doesn't do the job. So there must be a clipboard somewhere. So that's the next thing to Google. I only wish I could spell it. I didn't know there was a semicolon in the word clipboard. Okay, so here we go. Roll out your hammock and strum the guitar. Yeah, how about telling us how to do that? Yeah. Alright guys, it'll have to be left for another time. So the next time I do a flight, say in the Boeing 900 or the Airbus, we'll jump into this first and then bring that one out. Because the problem is there may be a specific camera setup, an interior camera setup for this. And if that is the case, then that specific camera should be available here as well, just by me moving around. You know, I should just be able to move, and that wherever the hotspot is here. See, oh, it's just the seats, man. Wherever the hotspot is, it should still be accessible, even from here, regardless of whether they set up their own camera or not. I don't know. I find that they overcomplicate things somehow. But I'm seeing no reference to a clipboard. No, there's no clipboard in this plane, despite what AI thinks. So, I'm going to leave it there, guys. I'm not going to stress over this because there's just literally no point. But I'm pretty sure there is a hotspot somewhere, either in the plane or when we step out, that when you click it, I don't know if it's part of the door or what the fuck, but when you click it, it puts everything from inside outside on the floor. See this, you can take the door off, and then I think you can put the hammock on the wing, like it straps between there and the wing or something, and you can sleep in the hammock. But it won't come out. You would think you could just click on anything back here and it would just work. But unfortunately, well, it ain't that easy. They've decided to make it a bit more complex. So we're a bit fucked. Anyway. So when it works, it's a good plane. Alright guys, that's it for me. I hope you enjoyed the flight with the Comanche. I certainly did. And yeah, that's it. I'll catch you next time. Thanks for joining me. Bye bye.